Welcome to chapel. Matthew Waterman has put together 5 minutes of meditative music and some icons, some images of fall and autumn. Please relax, breathe. Welcome to chapel.
Oh, below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean.
Good morning.
Still my dry land heart can say,
Good afternoon.
I've been sailing
Welcome to
all
chapel.
my life now. Never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue. Oh,
Welcome to chapel, everyone. It is so good to see your faces.
sun, my sail, and moon, my
Thank you for showing up.
rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep. Drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful.
Good to be together. Welcome to chapel. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to First Tuesday Chapel at Star King School for the Ministry. Enjoy these images.
I give thanks to the waves upholding me. Hail the great winds urging me on. Greet the infinite sea before me. Sing the sky my sailor's song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue. Oh. Home.
Welcome. I invite Rachel Theo-Morelli to offer our land acknowledgement.
Good morning. As part of Star King School for the Ministry's commitment to countering oppressions, we acknowledge the land that Star King is on in Oakland, California, as the ancestral homelands of the Ohlone people. We acknowledge that this land was taken, was stolen. We acknowledge this wrong. And going beyond just the acknowledgement of this, we seek to find ways that we might repair and heal. One way might be to contribute to the Solgorote Land Trust in Oakland. Here where I am in Southwest Virginia is the ancestral homeland of the Tutelo. They were driven out of this place. Their land is unceded. One way that I could make reparation is by connecting with the ancestors of the Tutelo and supporting them in their agricultural efforts where they live now in northeastern North Carolina. I invite you to acknowledge the first peoples of the lands where you are living and to consider ways that you might make reparation. I invite you to place that in the chat now. I invite my colleague, Heather Reba, to do the welcome.
Thank you, Rachel. Good morning and welcome. This poem is entitled Welcome by Dutch poet Maria von Dahlen. I call you, passerby. I call you, the shining horizon. I stretch out my flowering grasses to you. I wave to you with plumes and petals and whirling pollen. From your feet to my farness flows a streamlet. Clear and rippling, it tells you which way, where you can find me. I am always there. I am wherever it is light, and when it is dark, I have closed my eyes, but still you see me. I embrace you. I wrap my space around you like a cloak. I shelter you against the fear. You are not alone. You are on your way, and the way is always with you. Throughout our time together today, we will be offering this refrain. I am infinite, we are the universe. I invite you to try that with our hand motions. I am infinite, we are the universe. I invite you now to gather any candles or chalices you have nearby and join Emily Richards in lighting our chalice and the sacred flames. The chalice lighting words are located in the chat.
With the kindling of this flame, we reaffirm our commitment to accept life's gifts with grace and gratitude, and to use them to bless the world in the spirit of love. I am infinite. We are the universe. I would like to invite Heather Reba and Pastor Jacqueline to light the red and white candles.
The white and red candles are a tradition created to accompany the chalice lighting by our Emerita President, Rebecca Parker. The white candle symbolizes violence, suffering, and death, and serves as a reminder that we gather in a time of war. The red candle symbolizes the abiding reality of love and the shared work to restore the human community and the earth to wholeness and harmony. I am infinite. We are the universe. I invite Heather for the ingathering music.
Our ingathering music is hymn number 1003, Where Do We Come From? The words are located in the chat. This piece is made up of 4 lines of text that can be sung simultaneously. We'll sing each line twice through and then circle back, and I'll repeat the refrain several more times. I encourage you to sing whatever part you like best as the refrain is repeated over and over again. Later in the service, we'll have a chance to blend our voices. For now, please remain on mute. Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where do we come from? Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Where do we come from? Where are we going? Where do we come from? What are we? Where are we going? Where do we come from? Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Where do we come from? Where are we going? Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery. Mystery, mystery, life is a riddle and a mystery.
I am infinite. We are the universe. Please join me in that refrain. I am infinite. We are the universe. Let us expand our heart to listen and feel more deeply. Please receive these words by Joy Atkinson as prayer, as meditation, as an invitation into wonder and awe. My colleague Emily will model for you our meditative response. Prayer, meditation, the womb of the stars. The womb of the stars embraces us. Remnants of their fiery furnaces pulse through our veins.
Please join me in speaking. I am infinite. We are the universe.
We are of the stars, the dust of the explosions cast across space.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
We are of the earth. We breathe and live in the breath of ancient plants and beasts.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
Their cells nourish the soil. We build our communities on their harvest of gifts.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
Our fingers trace the curves carved in clay and stone by the forebearers unknown to us.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
We are a part of the great circle of humanity gathered around the fire, the hearth, the altar.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
We gather anew this day to celebrate our common heritage.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
May we recall in gratitude all that has given us birth.
I am infinite. We are the universe.
Ashe, blessed be. Shalom and Amin. Let us hold 1 minute of quiet while you place in the chat your expressions of gratitude, longings, celebrations, dreams, sorrows, and requests for pastoral care. Pastor Jacqueline, myself, will respond to your pastoral request within 48 hours. Please utilize the chat.
You want a physicist to speak at your funeral. You want the physicist to talk to your grieving family about the conservation of energy, so they will understand that your energy has not died. You want the physicist to remind your sobbing mother about the first law of thermodynamics, that no energy gets created in the universe and none is destroyed. You want your mother to know that all of your energy, every vibration, every BTU of heat, every wave of every particle that was her beloved child remains with her in this world. You want the physicist to tell your weeping father that amid energies of the cosmos, you gave as good as you got. And at one point, you'd hope that the physicist would step down from the pulpit and walk to your broken-hearted spouse there in the pew and tell him that all of the photons that have ever bounced off of your face, all of the particles whose paths were interrupted by your smile, by the touch of your hair, hundreds of trillions of particles have raced off like children, their ways forever changed by you. And as your widow rocks in the arms of a loving family, may the physicist let her know that all the photons from you were gathered in the particle detectors that are her eyes, that those photons created within her constellations of electromagnetically charged neurons whose energy will go on forever. And the physicist will remind the congregation of how much of all our energy is given off as heat. There may be a few fanning themselves with their programs as he says it, and he will tell them that the warmth that flowed through you in life is still here, still part of all that we are, even as we who mourn continue the heat of our own lives. And you'll want the physicist to explain to those who loved you that they need not have faith. Indeed, they should not have faith. Let them know that they can measure, that scientists have measured precisely the conservation of energy and found it accurate, verifiable, and consistent across space and time. You can hope your family will examine the evidence and satisfy themselves that the science is sound, and that they'll be comforted to know your energy is still around. According to the law of the conservation of energy, not one bit of you is gone. You're just less orderly. I am infinite. We are the universe.
In music, there is a chord we call one. It's built on the first note of our scale, so we call it the one chord, and it feels like home. There can be infinite pitches in the one chord, but their harmonics resonate together to create a whole, a oneness, an entity of vibrant frequencies dancing together. We're going to attempt to create this sense of infinite oneness right now. I'm going to play a single note on the piano, the root of our chord. I invite you to unmute yourself and hum or sing the note with me. Slowly, I'll add more notes to our chord, one at a time. You can choose to gravitate toward one of the new notes or continue singing the first note. You can move freely between the notes as you please. My hope is that through this physical space that separates us, we will hear each other's voices moving in and out of our virtual sonic space as we connect to each other and to the one chord. We'll build our chord for about a minute, continue singing for a minute, and then we'll quiet our voices into stillness, where the infinite oneness we have created will continue to resonate on in our minds and in our hearts. Please feel free to unmute yourself now or wherever you wish and join in. I am infinite. We are the universe.
We are the universe. We are the infinite universe. When I hear these words, what comes to mind is a starry expanse of our beautiful galaxy, or pictures from deep space. These always inspire awe. Recently, I heard the estimated diameter of our galaxy. The Milky Way is about 100,000 light years across. That's about 10,000 quadrillion kilometers. It's hard to understand. It's beyond me. Our galaxy contains about 400 billion stars, including the sun that we orbit. And we are only a medium-sized galaxy among both larger and smaller galaxies that fill the universe. It's amazing. And this is just what we know about. Even within our small bodies, we have vast horizons. How many cells live in our bodies? How many chemical reactions happen in each second? There are about 30 trillion human cells in our bodies, and trillions more other microorganisms that live in our guts and on our skins and other places that help us to function. It's mind-boggling. It's awe-inspiring and wonder-filled. This is the finite universe. What is the infinite universe? When I consider the infinite universe, I feel awe and wonder, and I also feel small. How can what I do matter? How could I possibly impact the problems of my community or the globe? Do our problems even matter? I think that they do. I think that we matter. Though the vast, vast universe may make us feel small, and in truth we are, but we need to remember that though we are small, we are also connected. And though we are small, we're part of the incredible multiplicity from which new creative forms emerge. Claudio Carvalles, in How Do We Become Green People and Earth Communities, reminds us that we each contain ecosystems within our bodies. We live within ecological systems on our patch of Earth. We are part of millions and millions of ecosystems on the Earth, which in turn is part of our solar system and the galaxy. The systems continue to grow in complexity and scale, but our interconnectedness is undeniable. So know that our actions, energy, and thoughts reverberate across the universe. Energy is conserved. We can also look to fractals for inspiration. Fractals are infinitely complex patterns created by recurring processes repeating in feedback loops. These patterns are self-similar across scales. So the tiniest iteration
reflects the grandest iteration. We see these in nature, in ferns and sunflowers and cauliflower, in trees and rivers and coastlines. They're in our blood vessels and in the shape of galaxies. The Fractal Foundation calls them images of dynamic systems. They are evidence of the beautiful, self-organizing flow of life. In Sand Talk, Tyson Yunkaporta illuminates how open, free systems, like those that create fractals, spontaneously give rise to bursts of creativity. We can harness the creative potential of living systems by acting as free agents in open systems, maintaining our difference while actively engaging in learning communities, sharing knowledge, resources, and energies freely so they flow and create feedback loops. All the while, we must also remain willing to be transformed by the shared knowledge and experiences of the system. It is this kind of free, open, and flowing system that generates new, adaptive, and transformative ways of being. So together, in our magnificent difference and complexity, we generate change. We are the infinite universe. I am infinite. We are the universe.
Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame. Thy light glowing, show beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show beauty, vision, and joy. Vision and joy.
I invite you now to sing with me, Rise Up, O Flame. We will sing it 3 times through. If you would like to come in at a different place to create the harmonies of the round at any point, please feel free. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing, show to us beauty, vision, and joy.
It is time now to take a few minutes of community reflection. We invite you to ponder this question: what connects you to the infinite? What connects you to the infinite? If you feel moved, we invite you to unmute and share your thought, a word or a phrase, into our space. You can also use the chat, and I will read those out myself. What connects you to the infinite? Feel free to respond. Meditation. Chant. The energy flowing through my body.
My heartbeat.
Waterfalls. Oh, my heartbeat. Waterfalls. Prayer.
Infinite love.
Looking at bodies of water. Love, love. Community and connection. Time in the natural world. Love in community. What connects you to the infinite? Watching the seasons change. The cycle of life and death. Breath. My daughters. Massage.
Awe and mystery.
My grandchildren's laughter. If there are no other shares, let's join together in our refrain of I am infinite, we are the universe, all together. I am infinite, we are the universe. Thank you for sharing.
We've come to the end of our service, and your classmates, the spiritual co-weavers of this service, will offer the benediction, and I will extinguish our flames.
Today we share The Poet is the Universe by Walt Whitman. The universe is in myself, a cosmos.
Whose scope of mind includes all, the whole known universe.
Lit with the infinite, I am all.
Our closing music today is hymn number 1064, Blue Boat Home. The words are located in the chat. This piece is based on the very same chord that we co-created earlier. While you listen, please remain muted, but I encourage you to hum or sing to yourself our chord of oneness. And in between verses, I'll remind you where our root note lies that we're holding in our hearts as we take our way in the world today. Here we go.
Oh, below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean. Still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great winds urging me on, greet the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor's song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, Emily. Before we move into cyber chat, I have some good news that I'd like to share. Today is Matthew Waterman's last chapel as our tech angel. We will call on Matthew as we need to, but at this moment, let's send some love to Matthew. Assuming primary responsibility for this role is Renee Reed. Thank you, Renee, for answering the call. Woo! And the backup is Kelly Kinsman. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. And I want just to whet your appetite for November. We'll continue to explore the infinite universe as our chapel theme. The co-creators and weavers for November Chapel are Kiana Danae Perkins, G. Williams, Jessica Belmont, Kalika Baki, Elena Benson, and Kirsten Johnson. So please, please come out and support your fellow classmates. Now let's share our good news together for a few moments in cyber chat. What do you have to say today about this service, about yourself, about the infinite universe? Share away.